Welcome to the Dirty South. Today we're just going to hang out and we'll show you a few little things, and we're just having a great Thursday here on the Dandylion Ranch. Got a few things going on. Got a Mother's Day tip for you. And about it. Well, it's a milestone. Certainly a milestone for me to keep one in one piece for that many miles. 200,000 miles on the Toyota Corolla. It's a 2008 model. It is May the 9th, which is Thursday, and she clicked over 200,000 miles right as I was pulling into the driveway. That's pretty cool. But at any rate, a milestone nonetheless for any vehicle, and certainly for me. Let's suppose you have a limited space to plant a garden in, all right? Like I do. Because if I plant a bigger garden, like my neighbor does, whatever, then the rabbits are just going to eat it, the deer are just going to eat it, whatever. So I plant my little tomato patch and pepper plant patch right up here next to the house. And then I expand it by utilizing some buckets. So the nice thing about buckets and the bad thing about buckets, there's two things. The nice thing about buckets is you don't have to go over there and till that up, dig that up, all that other kind of sort of stuff. The dirt gets bad, you pour it out, get some more dirt. Mix some good dirt in, whatever, that kind of stuff. No weeding, no nothing. That's the nice thing about buckets. The bad thing about buckets is they dry out, and you got to water them, and you got to be really careful because the buckets get hot, the dirt gets hot, and you can cook the roots. But to garden in a bucket, the main thing is having proper drainage. So you can take a bucket, fill it with dirt, take a drill and drill you some holes in it, all the way around and in the bottom, and that way it drains out. That's no fun. That's kind of boring. But proper drainage is important, otherwise you get waterlogged plants and stuff. And suppose it rains like it has over the past couple of weekends or weeks here, and you get several inches. Your bucket and your plants die, and you don't get nothing off of it. So, because you spent money on the stuff anyway, so you want to get something out of it. So, admittedly, you cannot do this in downtown Norcross or downtown Alpharetta or Seattle or Washington or whatever, but some 6-shot turkey load on a 3-inch high brass will make some holes in a plastic bucket, and you will get proper drainage out of it. That might have been a little extreme. I might have been a little close, but nonetheless, it's fun anyway. And by the way, just want to pass this along to some of y'all. This is a great Mother's Day present, and I know it doesn't look like much. My mom is 83 years old, who can only do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But a bucket and some good dirt, patio tomato, a better bush, something like that. My mom still enjoys gardening, still enjoys getting out and getting around, doing all that kind of sort of stuff. But this is easy for her to take care of. Just make sure you really get some good drainage on it. It'll sit out there on her patio. She'll go out there and water it every day or every other day, that kind of stuff, and she'll have some tomatoes. And she'll think of you all summer long when she's getting the tomatoes out off of it. It's a great Mother's Day present. It doesn't cost much. I got this bucket for free, and the cage was $5, and the tomato plant was $3. So like I got like $10. If you had to buy the bucket, it was $2. You got like $12 in the whole thing, and it's easy, and a little dirt, and you're good to go. No kidding, all joking aside, it's a Miracle Grow garden soil mix like this. It's that bag was $5.29. That'll fill about 3 buckets, and you can plant all kinds of stuff in them. We're going to try an experiment this year on mine, and I'll show you that experiment in here just 1 second. Now, I've had great success with peppers in planting them in the buckets. Medium success, seriously, with tomatoes, but they got to be in a shady spot because they cook. But peppers can stand the heat and that type of thing. But this year, I thought that I would try some green beans, and so I bought some pole bean seeds. I'm going to plant them about 5 or 6 seeds in that there bucket, and let them climb up that trellis, that cage there, and we'll just see. And I've got some longer poles if they need it, if I get that lucky. We'll just see what happens with that, and I'll keep you. This is an experiment, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. A bucket, some dirt. Okay. So I've got a small handful of beans in a glass of water right here, and I'm going to let them soak a little bit, just kind of like you would if you were going to cook them or anything else like that. Get them a little water in them, and then we'll place them between 2 wet paper towels and let them sit out on the counter and let them kind of sprout a little bit, or get going, or swell up, and we'll be able to determine which ones are going to grow, which ones are not, and so that when I put them in the bucket, I'll get the best result. Well, that's all we got today, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed that Mother's Day tip. Hope that's helpful. Lost one of my dogs this past week, but other than that, we're all doing good, and we're thankful. We're thankful for our moms. I hope every one of y'all remembers your mom and remembers where you came from. And if you're not close and you can't hug her, make sure you call her. God bless us all.